So this is a channel I want to recommend. Uh, it's I only watched one video so far, but I interacted with the guy on the comments, and it's the video called "USA is mentally ill." And the minute I saw it, I knew I was gonna like the video. And I typically don't sit and watch videos that are 20 minutes anymore because I'm mentally ill, like most Americans. We have short attention spans, and we're quick to judge. We don't discuss things. But the guy was very calm and explaining things, and he obviously lived in the United States. I think he said he lived in Seattle, and he had mentioned something very interesting that people are on so much drugs in Seattle that they can't keep it out of the water supply. So whatever ends up in sewage somehow makes it to the water supply. No matter how much they filter it, some amount of drugs get in there. And there's another YouTuber. I've been getting my feed's been getting like kind of more intelligent. It's kind of neat. There's this other person who also lives in Seattle. She was talking about how everybody's on drugs, like whether they're illegal or legal. Almost everybody. There's very few people that are not on drugs in our society. Uh, you know, Either anti-anxiety drugs or downright street drugs. If you want to leave pot and beer out of it, I guess that might be okay, but still, everybody's on something, and for the most part, and the ones that aren't necessarily straight in the head either. They've got problems. Everybody in this country has gone kind of mad, and the thing that I noticed that me and this guy agreed on, um, in like the comments, was that, like I said, that people are afraid to mention how messed up things are in this country. Like they're just afraid for various reasons. One is like, we're the USA, we're the best thing ever. You're not patriotic if you can admit that there's a problem. The other is like, they're just so desperate for things to get better or just survive that they don't have time to think about it. They don't have the capacity. And the third thing in that regard is that some people, it just like really hurts them and makes their mental illness even worse if they think about how messed up this country has become. When you consider our political leadership, our economic situation, we have a country that is $40 trillion in debt, and there's some Democrats that think, oh yeah, we'll just somehow tax the rich and we'll make it better. There's not enough money to tax. That's just not going to work. We should tax the rich, but that's just not going to work. The country is financially bankrupt. Perfect president for it, isn't it? If we let the capitalists run amok, it's just going to get worse. There really is no good solution where we can have it like it was. And that's kind of what the MAGA thing is, like the big lie about it. Like, we can't make it like it was. We have to do something different. And whatever that is not going to be easy. But, for this gentleman, he decided to move to Mexico. And a lot of people have. And if it works, it works. He explains it in a very sober way. He's not sitting there telling you Mexico's the best place ever. He explains that that Mexico has its problems, but the people there know about it. They know how to deal with it. They don't. They're not deluded. Like, people here are afraid to admit that our country has gone to, I don't know, hell, basically. I mean, it doesn't look like it. You still see the planes flying. You still see the cars going down the street. Restaurants are still open, but everybody's like stressed. And I am starting to see signs of like that Soviet Union, like thing where like you go to the store and certain vegetables you want aren't there. Like tomatoes have been a problem lately. So there is stuff like that, and it. So I would like to promote this guy's channel because well, it's more interesting discourse than a lot of the stuff that has been going on of late with the trolls and the stupidity, and so that's that.